Hopefully someday. After I get, a degree and everything, I'll hopefully know more about the actual good art supplies and all that. Yeah, I mean, you don't need a $5,000 tablet just to draw well. Some of the best artists I've seen just use pencil and paper, and they're still out there doing fine. Personally, if you can, I really enjoy drawing on my iPad with Procreate and my Apple Pencil. I think that it's just easier to carry around, so I don't have to lug around a huge tablet and a laptop and all that. Or just like, there's a lot of good things. You can even like animate on it. I make my little TVs that are around my screen, like down here and then up here in this corner. I both drew them on Procreate on the animation application thing that it does. It is pretty cool. I hope that, I can actually get a job in that in the future. Once, I get more comfortable and actually pick up an art style. Because right now it just kind of flows throughout different styles. But yeah, I really just started this stream today to prove a point. So I probably won't stream for too long because I do have projects due on Monday that I haven't started. But my roommate isn't here today, so if I was gonna stream, this is a good day to do it. If you like games and stuff, one of my friends was streaming earlier today. He just got into streaming. He was playing a game called Eve, which I really like. I forced him into playing it, and it's a horror game, so if you like that kind of stuff. His Twitch name is Sir underscore Rich Nald 4. It's actually spelled. I'll type it in chat, and then his Twitch name that way, if you'd like. I have to say yes to my own rules. It's spelled IEB, and his Twitch account is at Sir underscore Richard 4. I believe that's it. If you watch any like of the big gamer YouTubers, Markiplier played it, I believe. I think PewDiePie played it. I'm sure a lot of the other ones have too. I haven't watched very many gamer YouTubers. I watch like Crank Gameplays and Sean. Yeah, I can't watch a lot of them because a lot of the times horror games are in first person, and I just can't watch those kind of games. But this is unique in the sense that it is a RPG horror game. So, and I really like RPG games. They're a lot easier to watch. Yeah. I guess you could call him that. I was sketching him during my class, and somebody looked over and said, his name looks like Daniel. So now his name's Daniel, and I draw him quite a bit now. He's just a tired guy, and I love drawing tired people. Yeah. I have a lot of OCs that I'll probably end up drawing at some point. I have a group called the Sock Gang because I hate drawing shoes or feet, so they all wear socks. And I was going to make I was going to make a webcomic about them, but I never got around to it because I need to come up with a definite story. I'll maybe draw one of them after this. I don't know, maybe he'll become a member of the Sock Gang. I have a lot of their art in like actual sketchbooks or on my iPad. So I don't have like done pictures of them, just ready to show people, but I can sketch them out after this. I don't have much going on. We'll leave Tired Boy at that. Alright. I'll draw a couple of them, at least some of my favorites. We'll draw them in the style that I'm doing now because it's just easier that way. So that means big ears, because I love big ears. I like taking the things that a lot of people are insecure about and really emphasizing them in my artwork. Because honestly, a lot of the times they're like, it's just super cute. For instance, I know a lot of people hate their freckles, and I love freckles. I didn't always, because I have quite a few freckles myself. So I didn't always love my own freckles, but after a while, I've really grown to love mine. I hope things are still showing up on stream, like the chat. I haven't really checked on things lately. Ooh. I'm drawing on the background layer. Like a dummy. Alright. Thanks. I didn't make this one. I need to make my own. When I just started up, I wanted to see if I could even stream, if it would be something worth my time. So I just grabbed certain pictures, that I thought would fit the style that I was going for. So it's not my own art, but if I continue to stream and stuff, it's definitely going to be my own later. Once I have more time, I'll get to work on that. Okay. So I'm gonna draw my favorite boy from my group, and his name's Charlie. So Charlie is the shortest in the group, but he's one of the oldest, because I thought that was a fun little trope that some people do. It's like the oldest one is always the shortest. It's like me and my siblings. My sister, who's the oldest of all of our siblings, she's the the shortest of all of us so far. Besides my little brother, but he's going to be taller than her, we can all tell. So he's got big eyes because he's very childlike. And I love that about him. He's great. He's childlike, but also not. I was thinking about, I put a lot of work into him because he's my favorite. So he works at an exotic dancer place. I don't know. I don't know how much I can say on stream, so I don't want to, push things. But he's an exotic dancer. And so he's very confident and will speak his mind most of the time. And when we first meet him, he's just a little fancy lad and we love him. He's Puerto Rican Puerto Rican American, and he's got really curly hair. It's like a cyan turquoise ish blue. And he's fun. There's not much more I can say about that. We'll just draw heads because I don't want to go into all their bodies. He wears a lot of sweaters. He wears like a sweater layered on top of a shirt, a turtleneck. And so it's like, wow, don't you get a hot? But no. He's just baby and we love him. Yes, very comfy clothes. When I first made him, I wanted him to be like, ooh, I don't want to show skin. And then later his character completely changed to, I'm going to show so much skin. I made little plushies of them. And I'll grab Charlie's in a second. We're back. So I don't know how bad the brightness is gonna be, but I'm gonna turn on my lamp. I look so green. Okay. So this one's Charlie. He's got his fluffy hair. And if I was to remake him now, there's things I would change, but he's a couple years old at this point. And then this one is Ash. He's one of the main characters in the comic when I started writing it. Spoiler alert, they're boyfriends and they love each other. I was working on a third, but I never got him done, so. Yeah, for a while I thought that I was going to do that as a job. Just make different plushies of characters and stuff, but somebody commissioned me once, and I never got it done, and I felt really bad about it. It was a very difficult design to make, and I loved the ambition, but I had only just started making plushies, so I got in over my head. The good thing is, they didn't pay me, so it's not like they're out any money. I'm just out on some supplies. I'll end up contacting them at some point and being like, hey, so I made most of it, and if you still would like the plush of your OC, I'd be happy to send it to you. I'll just have to do it over a break. But I also just got commissioned to make a cosplay for somebody, and he's been asking when that's gonna be done. Like, I'm in college. I'm just stressed. I'm sorry. But again, I cosplay myself. I don't make many cosplays, but I do know how to sew. So he asked. Oh, also I can like make horns and stuff. I used to be a homestuck. But yeah, so I really need to ask him to get his measurements to me. That way, when I make his stuff, it won't be too big. Because he's a very slight man, very skinny. That's something that my dad has always talked to me about. He's like, what I really enjoy about you is that you are basically like a jack of all trades. I do a lot of different mediums, But I'm not like fantastic at any of them. I'm alright at most of them, but I know that there's improving to be done, and I know that if I want to make it a job at some point, I need to really work on focus on one. So right now, the focus is art. If you want to see some of my cosplay stuff, I have an Instagram that I post things, like, not just cosplay, but I also post art on there. That's what I've been having to do mostly because I don't have a lot of cosplay content on Instagram. So if you have an Instagram, you can follow me there. I'm gonna guess that you're the one who just followed me. Thanks. I forgot that I had it linked. I was like, whoa, how'd you already find my Instagram? I have it linked in my bio on Twitch. Thanks. You'll see just how wide of a variety of cosplays I do. Lately I've been very busy with school, and then I also play D&D on Sunday nights, and so that's another thing that I am interested in. So if you like D&D, I'm also that kind of person. Me and my group started this new campaign, and for our first session I was going to stream it. But not everyone was comfortable with that, so I respect their opinions. That's fair. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and I totally understand that. What got me into it is I actually listened to a podcast called My Brother and Me, and they played D&D one episode and made a whole podcast called The Adventure Zone, and I got really into that. And it's still one of my favorite podcasts. I actually got a tattoo in honor of them, so if you like podcasts, you could listen to that. They're also coming out with graphic novels for the books. That's cool. Yeah, I like to suggest it as much as I can because, I mean, they changed my life a lot, but I also know that that kind of stuff isn't everyone's, thing. I'm not gonna force it down anyone's throat. Listen to this podcast. One of these things is not like the other. Thank you. I wish I had more time to just casually draw like this. Lately, all I've had time to do is just draw. Cute little sketches like this. The last actual art piece I finished was actually for our D&D session. I drew my character for that. Oh, I got so confused. Let me see if I can get that picture up here. I'll just do it like this. Shoop. If I push on this... No, that's not what I'm wanting. Oh no! This one. I'll scale it up so you can get a better look at just the character art. Yeah, this is them. They're Furbolg, so typically that race hasn't named themselves. So my party actually named them, and they named him Cedar, and I think that's just adorable. Thank you. He's a nature cleric, so he's really into nature. But anyways, yeah, so that's the last actual artwork that I have finished. And really need to get back into actually doing more digital work. I mean, I'll do a lot of like traditional media stuff during school. Right now we're doing pointillism, so that's fun. I need to make a picture that's made out of primarily dots and black and white, so no color. So it's pretty out of my comfort zone for art. And I need to make thumbnails for it, and I have not gotten to it yet. I have all the stuff prepared though, so that's gotta count for something. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the right word. We're doing a lot of abstract work right now in my classes, and I've never been very good at abstract. Last semester, my drawing teacher was telling me that I was doing it wrong. I didn't think that was something that was possible. I didn't think that you could do abstract work wrong. So, kind of turned me off on abstract art. But I still liked it. It was a good class. Just not a great teacher or professor. Right? I mean, it's a little weird to say, yeah, you're doing that wrong. He was like, it would be better if you just cut this out. I was like, this is supposed to be like what I'm feeling right now, right? Professors can be touchy to work with. But all of mine seem pretty chill this semester, so that's nice. I have nothing else to do, so I'll go ahead and line this and maybe give you a better picture as to what they look like when they're done. Right? I showed my dad when I brought it home after the semester was over, and he was like, you know, I really like this part. The part that my professor like said directly, yeah, this is what you did wrong. My dad's like, no, this has to be here to tie it all together. I'm like, I mean, that's what I thought when I was making it, but okay. Exactly. You know, you never know what somebody's going through when they're making art. At the time, they could be having, like, a really bad time, and this is the only way that they could think to express themselves. And so, the thing that you say is wrong about it could be the thing that they were like, yeah, that's what I needed right then and there. None of my buttons are working on my tablet. Oh well. I'll just use the keyboard shortcuts instead. you. I really like drawing Charlie. So his looks a little bit better. But I mean, Ash looks alright too. A lot of my friends said that I had a thing for drawing pasty white, edgy boys, and they might be right. I mean, Ash is a pasty, pale, angsty boy, and so is Daniel from the other picture. I try not to do that too much. Then you have Charlie, who isn't a pasty white emo boy. I can get the color right. Yeah, that's about right. I could try to make it more professional by making multiple layers for every single color. Or like the skin and then the hair and then, but I don't think I'm going to do that, just to simplify things for tonight. It's all just going to be on one big ol' well, all the colors, not the line art. We love a boy with blue hair. Right when I made him, I said he's got to have this electric blue hair because that's just the kind of guy he is. But like, if I was to make it into a web comic, if there was ever like a flashback to his childhood, he wouldn't have blue hair back then because it's not some fantasy world where people are just born with blue hair. I want it to be more like a lifelike setting. So he would probably be born with either black or... yeah, it's like a dying thing. Probably be born with more dark brown to black hair. Seeing that he's got like Hispanic-ish heritage. I need to flesh out the backstories better. I know like their lives now, and I could go into it. But then I'd have to go into the whole story of the entire thing. Why Ash is the way that he is. Because the beginning of it would actually be centered around this other character. And her name's Kate. But Ash is like Kate's best friend. And I would have to go into what's wrong with her and all that junk. It's just a lot of stuff. If I had the motivation, it would already be one at this point. In fact, when I was younger, not like a child, but in my teens, I tried to make it a thing. I used webtoons and was making into... I was never a great writer. I mean, I did Wattpad and all that junk, but it wasn't like a thing. I started writing like stories about Kate and Ash and like them living together. But a lot of people, not a lot, because I didn't have a ton of readers, but the people who did read it thought that I was making a story about me. And Kate's like, part of her thing is that she's got lung problems, like lung cancer. And so people are like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you dying? I'm like, well, I'm not dying. My characters, maybe, but not me. They all probably think I died because they thought I was Kate. No, no, no. It's not impossible for people from Portugal and all that to have blue eyes. But it's definitely not something that's common. So maybe Charlie wears contacts because he also has blue eyes. But I don't know, maybe he just had a genetic mutation when he was born that caused him to have blue eyes. Just like a short little comic of him just going like, gotta get this contact out. Just talking about how blue eyes aren't common where Charlie's from. Like, if he's Portuguese or... I really need to, like, narrow down where exactly his background's from. But, like... So, he might, like, be wearing contacts for all I know. Which I should know, he's my character. But... I was thinking about making a little comic of him just, like, taking out his contacts, just like, ugh, hate having to wear these all day. Yeah, they're very annoying. I only wear them when I cosplay for colored contacts, but I'm hoping to get actual ones at some point because wearing my glasses is annoying. And I don't wear them when I'm on my computer all the time, which messes up my eyes even more. But look at that little baby boy. I love him. His little cuteness. I need to get a better. Hello? I need to get a better computer chair. 1 second. I thought I heard someone knock at my door. I have a friend that stops by a lot, so I thought that maybe she was here. Yeah! LGBTQ! These are my favorite boyfriends. It's cool. It's cool to have other people drop in. I'm just drawing, if you're still here, I mean, I don't know. I'm just drawing some of my OCs because I just started a short stream for no reason. I miss streaming. I'm very tired, so after this I'm probably gonna head to bed so I can wake up and do homework before my classes on Monday. But I'll try to make sure that I stream more whenever I have a chance. I'll talk a little bit more about the characters. So, I'll talk about, like, their personalities. So, the one that I'm coloring right now, his name's Ash. He is pretty tall. I think I have him around 6'1". He's a cis male. Yeah, no, Zach, I wasn't joking. I told you I was going to stream, and I did it. He's a cis male. He's got Asian background. Again, need to fludge out the characters a little bit more. It is pretty pog, huh? They're all adults. They're all like either college age or over college age. They're all at least drinking age, so we'll just go off of that. Drinking in America age, so at least 21. I forget that some places are cooler. he is. When I first made him, he was a little, not like little, but he was still tall. He was like scrawny. Now he's a little bit more muscular. If you go to my Instagram, you can see a pretty nice picture of the two of them together, and you kind of really get to see a good look at Ash's arms and just how muscular he is. And Charlie, which is the one over here, he's short, like 5'4", like very short. And so, oh, he's older than Ash though. He's one of the oldest people I have. When I first wrote their backstories, he was only like 21, but now I think I have him at least 24. He works at a nightclub. And is very sassy. I love him very much. He's like, if you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist, he's like Edward Elric. So like, if you comment on how short he is, he's like, hey, I'm not short. You're short, you little butthole. And so that's fun. He wears a lot of funny / ironic sweaters. Sweaters that will say things like, one of the like basic ones, like, I'm not short, I'm fun sized. But like sassier, I can't think right now. It's not like it's not even extremely late where I'm at. I'm just a big wuss. And so, just tired in that sense. But hey, if you like gaming and streamers, you should go check out my mod. He streams games. I'm in the central time zone, so currently for me it's 11:46. And so yeah, it's not like late, but ever since I got to college, my sleep schedule has been fixed some, which is crazy. A lot of my friends would be like, whoa, you sleeping? That's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I actually have to get up and go to classes now. Here's my babies. And if you're here newer, like weren't here at the beginning of my stream, I also drew Daniel. He's obsessed with tibbies. He also thinks cocks are nice though. I mean, when I was in like high school, that's how my sleep schedule was too. I would have it perfectly fine for school. Well, not perfectly fine. I would stay up until like 2:30, 3. But then as soon as it was Friday, I would stay until like 8 a.m. But as soon as I got to college and like my dorm room and everything, it was like, it's 9:30. It's time to sleep, you little loser. So yeah, I get tired easily. Yeah, in college. I'm laughing because he didn't go to college. He's a little butthole. College does suck. It's not like you can ban me or anything. So I don't think it all the way matters. I'm just looking at it though, and when I bring it up, don't ban people. I actually have people. No. When I turn the mic up on my end, it goes into the yellow or the red, and I don't want it to be too loud for other people. I don't know. Is Mickey done streaming? Because I can close that if he is. Oh, yep. I'm actually gonna head out. I know you just got here. What? Hi, I'm gonna end up drawing something that I don't regret one bit. And it's simply because they're demanding art. I'll continue. I'll go longer. And I won't draw what I was going to draw just to prove a point. I'm proving a point. Saying that I was going to start an art stream. Well, my friend thanks, Mickey. Well, my friend was streaming, so I was gonna contest his stream because my streams are better than his. Well, now I gotta draw something lit. Oh, my moderator's out here being awesome. I'll draw shit. I said a word. I'm sorry. If you're young on here, I do cuss from time to time. Well, now I don't know what to draw. Okay. I'll let you know if I need to kick Mickey out. Oh, Mickey, you're only 10? That's crazy. Would you... Sorry. No, you're completely right. I don't know if you would count tibbies as a bad word, though. It's not even like you're actually saying the word. You're saying tibbies. Oh, gosh. I literally don't know what I should draw. I'll draw my D&D character. Oh, yeah, sorry, I did say cock. Or penis. I can't remember. I said one of them. And I know that some people aren't for that life. I'll allow your message, but I'm not drawing them. Because I think those will get banned. I know that you did show ass on your stream, but I'm not about that life. I'll draw my character. His name's Cedar, and I love him. You know what? It is art. No, I have other people in here. If it was just like us three, I would draw some tasteful nudes. But there's other people in here, and I don't know if they're cool with it. So, I won't be doing that. Well, untasteful nudes you gotta pay for. You know my rates. No, my rates are $1,000 for nudes. I don't draw nudes for the cheap. No, I'm drawing Cedar right now. Because he's fantastic. Took me forever to draw his flower crown when I first drew him though, so I might cheat the flower crown. I bet you guys made the other person leave. Oh my gosh. You know, it's fair. I got into both of you guys' streams and I just went hog wild and was super sassy. I mean, hey, we could have played like Among Us or something. But I literally don't know if I could type. I'm so tired. It's fine to be lurky. I sat on here for a while, just quiet, no talking. That's fair. You guys have been playing games for a while. I'm too tired to actually. Oh, that's so sweet. Sorry. I'm too tired to like type and defend in Among Us, so I don't think I could do that either. Did you puke playing that game? I know you kept saying that you were gonna puke, but I'm so glad I had it muted. I cannot stand puke. I heard him gagging, and I had to mute it because I can't stand that noise. Tim and Sarah are having me go to cat sit for them when they go off to Texas for Sarah's birthday. And last time I was over there, their cat puked like right next to me, and I almost died. I was like, oh, I gotta go. You know what's fun on VR? True. Beat Saber. And I was gonna go play it at Tim and Sarah's apartment, but actually Thomas came into mine, so he doesn't get his oh, I'm drawing on the background layer, gosh dang it. He doesn't get his pay docked. It's such a stupid mistake to make. I drew a picture of what Cedar looks like under his hair, and not just the little like one with magic eyes. I drew an actual one, and I'm so proud, guys. I think I love another one of my my D&D characters, and I need to stop making characters that I just absolutely love. Because as soon as they die, I'm gonna cry. You can change it to be light mode. It just looks better in light mode for the aesthetic I'm going for. I do love them all. That is it. Yes, I love all of them. There's only one that I don't care about that much. And that's Misty. I've only used her. I've used her in 2 different games, and I never loved her that much. Is that rude to say? Probably. Tim will kill a character. Don't trip. We were playing. Okay, I also don't like another one. But that's one because I only played him for like 2 sessions. We were starting a session with just like our family members, and Tim, on the first session, almost killed one of my characters. Because I didn't realize that he was that close to being dead, and he got by some not furbolgs. He got by kobolds. Well, he was supposed to, and then my older sister was like, "Come on, they didn't know. Don't kill off the character." And so Tim broke and was like, "Fine, this once you get to pass one time." Sarah kills characters too. So Sylvia's at risk, technically. Sylvia's almost died before, not just Thea. That is Mickey's, huh? Because Sarah has Mzolu in that one. Well, oops. I'm getting my streams, or my games mixed up. Okay, I get it. I goofed it. What's Sarah's campaign? It is Ikbar. No, Sarah hasn't killed off any characters. Of mine, at least. If Ikbar died, I would kill myself. I love that man. Me? Wait, you think I'm either drunk or high? Alcohol's not allowed in the dorms. And Cedar is Sarah's. Okay. Listen, we have too many games going at one time. I'm getting stressed out. Okay, but do we have Thea, we have all of the ones that we started and never officially finished. I still count those as running. Like Dan, that's still going on. Technically. I hate you all. I was gonna be nice and draw tasteful nudes for you, but I'm not drawing untasteful unless you want to Venmo me some money. Quite a bit. I really don't like drawing nudes. Not saying that I haven't done it before. Sometimes you just have to wonder, what does the human body look like? That's what figure drawing is for. I'm not taking figure drawing. I'm modeling for it though. That should be fun. Yeah, I'm thinking back to your stream and how much ass was on it. That's still a lot of ass to see in one day. I don't know how the human body works. Oh jeez. Oh god, oh oh god, oh Christ. Yeah, that's more of an average than I've ever had. I think my average is like 2 point something. I'm so tired, guys. I hate it. Trying to figure out what I can get away with. Yeah, why do you keep typing at signs? I saw it earlier too. I wonder if he's already gone. Please do. I can draw like I used to. I went to a family Thanksgiving thing this year, and I drew something like this, just sitting at the table with Jade, my brother-in-law, not Mickey's wife, his family standing right behind me. I'm sure they were watching. They were probably like, "Why is this kid drawn titties?" I'm sorry, tibbies. Tibbies. Listen, if she ain't thick, then what even is the point? She up here looking like a Pixar mom. You still want your friend to come over to my stream? Because right now I'm just drawing bit old tibbies. Fair enough. We'll do arms behind the back, because... So, 164? Oh gosh, is that right? It was 66? I don't think that's right. Ow. I touched my nose. I'm very happy with my septum piercing, but I can't touch my nose right now because it hurts so much. I passed math class. It is a new piercing. I got it done yesterday. It just hurts. I have scratch paper, and so I'm gonna do the math. I'm not taking it out. No, I paid $30 for this. Well, this other place that I was going to go, it was gonna cost $60, but then I found this place and it was like, $30. It's like, heck yeah. $30 for like a 2-second piercing? Yes, please. Where was I going? Yes. Okay. Dang it, you are right. I was almost positive it ended with a 4. I lost my pen. Oh. Let's see. No. I mean, I did it's just upstairs. All he has to do is go grab it. I just don't know if he did. I told him that he could use it because my roommate brought one. But he has this weird thing where even though our house is literally trash, he wants the kitchen to all look uniform. And the microwave I have is red, and he wants a black one. So now he's just being picky. And I'm like, Dad, I'm trying to be nice and give you a microwave. Can you please just take it? I might end up changing my goal to a new chair because the ones that the school provide aren't comfortable at all. My microwave ain't Gucci, and I just don't know how to rectify that. I don't show tibbies here. I go to a Christian university. In the rules for the dorms, there's a rule that you can't have any nude pictures on the wall. I'm like, what are they gonna do? Kick me out? Probably. I do. I go to a Christian school. Because they provide really good animation program, and all my teachers suggested it. Also, my brother went here. I mean, I could push it. I could make a rug that just has big ol' tibblebees and put it on the floor. Be like, you said nothing about the floor. The funniest thing is that both me and my roommate are both raging homosexuals. And we're like, we found each other. Probably. I don't know his name. Okay. More tasteful nudes. Okay, this is gonna make it sound like I'm being rude. I'm legitimately not. I didn't think that you would find it that scary. Hello? One second. Yeah, sorry. I thought somebody was at the door, and I looked down, and I was like, ooh, it's almost time for them to come check to make sure that, I'm in my room. And I didn't want them to look over and see Tibby's on my screen. But nobody was there, so. I can pull up the other picture of the basically dumb Tibbies. I can make these actual Tibbies. Listen, I can't get expelled. I've already put so much money into the school. Look, that's Tibbies. Yeah, heck in America. Why are you making us pay? Pay for an education. I'm probably gonna stop streaming at like 12:30 because I'm very tired. Aren't Tibbies best? Isn't that the same thing? Yes, that is 13 minutes. I'm sorry. I forget. I forget the time zones are a thing. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. I keep, concerning my roommate by saying things like, man, I'm just gonna go jump off a bridge. And they're like, Yes, for Buster Tibbies, because, yes, they're both Tibbies. Because, get it? Because, like, the bust of a woman, and then, like, Tibbies, because Tibbies. Hate myself. Keep spacing out, and I'm forgetting what I'm doing, and then have to remind myself that I'm drawing Tibbies. Butt chips for Tibbies. If it is, that's fine. I'll just make a new account. It's not like I got very far with this one. Which is fine. It's fine. You know what I love? The little squish right here. This squish, you gotta have the squish. I was like, oh, Zach obviously plays a lot of horror games. That seems like the kind of stuff that he would do. And so I was like, oh, Eve's not scary. You'll be fine. And then you weren't. And it was so funny. I was literally sitting on my bed watching your stream cracking up. Because it was so funny. And then watching you try to solve puzzles. And then, you not being able to solve them. That was also funny. But that's only because I've played the game. And I know the answers to them. You did a good job. Real people have squishes. That makes it look like they have a bulge. Man, I just want to draw some thick thighs, please. Man, this is what I was expecting streams to be like. Just people vibing with each other. Yes, everyone has to connect over the Tibbies. They're beautiful, and they're the only thing that keep me going. I just think about Tibbies, and it just makes the day worth going. I was just so upset. I didn't want to see you go back and just be like, I gotta figure out the answer to this puzzle. What is it? I'll just go through all of the numbers. Like, it's a 4-letter code. Or 4-number code. I'm not letting you start at 1 and get all the way. I mean, sometimes you just gotta think about Tibbies. But yeah, so I was like, please just go back. You're so close to finding the answer. I can and will get emotional over Tibbies. I need to draw Worry now, because it was a request. I could just spend the entire session just drawing Tibbies. But we'll go to Worry. Let's see. I'm going to draw it from memory, because I don't want to look up a reference. So there was an eye. I didn't want to guide you too much because I think that you'll have a lot of enjoyment when you're just enjoying the game. Without, like, somebody guiding your hand, like, oh, go here and do this, go here and do that. So, but, like, there's just some things that I was like, you're right there, turn around. Just like vibing, sorry. No, it's okay. I was not self-promoting. I was promoting you earlier. Because I really like Eve and I want more people to see it. And honestly, your gameplay was really funny. I was sitting over my bed really hoping that, like, people weren't, on the other side of my wall just like worried. Okay, I looked up a reference. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I did. Oh yeah, you did. Most people do because it's not it's not hard to tell. I want to go here. You just have to pick up the clues. But yes, you called it. I was sitting there. You said something about that character. I went, what? Alright. To draw Worry, we've got an eyeball right about here. And he's just doing a little look-see with the eyeball. Like this. And then there's whoop, boop, and this. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out how long the game was, and I don't mean to knock you down any peg, but the the main gameplay estimate on time did say like an hour and 15 minutes. And that was longer than what you did today. But you seem like you're enjoying the game, and I don't want to hinder your enjoyment of it. Yeah, so you're going a little bit longer than what people say the game typically is played at. But you're also having trouble with in a lot of places where a lot of people have trouble. So, that's fine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad I didn't, like, not force you, because I can't force you to do anything, but didn't talk you into playing a game that you're just like, man, that was so stupid, what the heck? You like that game? It's like, yeah, I like that game. It's like, good game. What are you talking about? Let's see. Need to make this more. I want to draw one of the Lady in Red paintings and just like hang it on the wall somewhere. I drew the one flower eating one and hung that up in my room for a while. I'm hoping you can still find it places. It's called the Witch's House. I would be careful where you get it, because you can get viruses from some of the links that people put out there. But it is a good one. It's the first RPG horror that I played myself. Tim actually suggested it to me. I look at the like paintings that are in the game, and a lot of the time I'll think like, wow, that's a really messy looking painting. And then I think these are paintings that people did for like a tiny frame in a game that is played in like a tiny window typically. So honestly, they're not bad. I don't mean to shit on people's arts, because it's hard. I finished Worry. Should I put it in a frame? I can expand the entire canvas by... Why is it in pixels? Expand each by 1 inch. That should give us enough room. You can. I don't know how well we'll see it. Well, you got me. I definitely got. You know, I haven't got in such a long time. I have a pin that has it on it. I wear it on my bag. When I first got it, I would put it on my pants. That way people would have to see it if they looked down at my pants. Where to go? And I came here alone. My head's doing me wrong, beat me street. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have much. Oh. I saw a video of Say No to This from Hamilton, where Mariah Reynolds is wearing a bacon suit, and I thought it was funny. So that's been going through my head today. I'll send it to you later, Zach, because I saved it. And maybe I'll put it up on my Instagram story. That way you can see it later, because you followed me on Instagram. Yes, I really like Hamilton, and I might end up rewatching it again soon. One of my friends says that she's never seen it. And so we have to rectify that. Why is my brush broken? Can I please just... Why is it so small? Okay. What did I do? I want to see how big the brush is before I use it. So... I'll fix that later. That's fair. King George is a really good character. I forget that people can do that for ringtones. I have an Apple, so you have to pay for stuff. I need to show it to one of my friends who hasn't seen it. We were talking about it because I was driving her around because she doesn't have a car at college right now, and one of the Farmer's Refute came on, and she was like, "Is this from Hamilton?" I said, yes. I said yes, and I love it, so I'm leaving it on. This was how I wanted it to go. Hi. Good night. They came in when I didn't have Tibbies on the screen. Woo! That was the people checking in on me. They have to make sure that I don't have any boys over. Why? Because I'm drawing this eyeball thing? I mean, it does scream worry. Worry. I don't want my speech impediment to come back, but that word. You know, I used to consider you a good friend, Zach. Now you're just a moderator to me. You did this to yourself. To be fair, I always did just talk to you, like whenever I would say something about you, it'd always be, oh yeah, my brother's friend. When does it change from my brother's friend to my D&D buddy to just a friend? I'm asking the real questions up here. Oh my gosh. Thank you, good night. Well, now I just call you a friend, so... Just like when we first started playing D&D for a while, you were just Tim's friend. And then you were a guy I played D&D with. And now you're just a friend. Just a friend. I don't know, is moderator higher up on the list than friend? It's like, this is my moderator. He moderates my streams. Well, I was honestly just making the stream go on longer. Because they said that they were gonna bring a friend over to my stream. Which is totally chill. I'm so tired, so I'll probably end up going to sleep soon. Especially since it's like 10 minutes past the time I said I would stop. Just want to finish this picture before I go. I'll probably end up doing it. It'll give me more motivation to actually play it. Because I always look at it and be like, I want to put good time into it. I don't want it to just be an afterthought. Because I know how hard you worked on it. And I'm super impressed. It's not something I could ever do. Like, get me banned kind of bad? Or just, like, slightly inappropriate. To the point where I'll be like, I'm sorry everyone who might be watching me. That's not my handwriting. I don't know what that is. Okay, cool. Well, I think that besides the little worry, worry title thing. I think it looks pretty good. It looks a lot like the one that they had in the game. So, cool. Yeah. I think this is a good place to end the stream. I was recording it. I don't know if that means that it will go straight up onto my Twitch, or if I need to actually change something to where it'll... Yeah, I'll send it to you. But I'll end it there. Thanks for everyone who stopped by, and I hope everyone has a nice day.